it was the surprises were, I mean, I
Yeah,
guess
I
they
mean,
weren't
obviously
surprises to me. I kind of
the
got some
first,
inside track there, but
the first surprise was obviously Lita when she came in at the fifth spot, I believe,
and a
and
huge reaction, just
yeah, and she,
like
well deserved. I mean, obviously she's a legend, she's a Hall of Famer, and a lot of these the women that you see out there now are were looking up to her, and she was instrumental in them wanting to get into business and ultimately getting into the business. So, cool moment probably for a lot of them to get in there. And same thing as the Ray thing. Oh yeah, I'll take some bumps for Lita. I'll get eliminated by Lita. So it's
without
all very cool.
without a doubt,
So
without a doubt, and her and Trish, and I know Trish came in at number 30, but her and
yeah,
Trish were really. Yeah, don't get me wrong. There was other women there, but those were the two that really kind of took it to a different
mm-hmm.
place at a time when it wasn't at a different place,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and showed what a glimmer of what could happen, and they really they lit it again. They lit it to what it could be. They kind of lit the torch to what it could be,
Yeah.
and then for a while, that torch was you know
Mm-hmm.
there
Yeah.
was a lot of wind blowing on it. I
Yeah.
don't know how else to put it. I guess would
Yeah.
be the analogy. And and I in talking to Beth about this, because they had asked her, about 6 weeks ago if she wanted to be involved, and she said, "Well, what do you think? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't. The last thing I did was the Hall of Fame, and it was such a great memory and all of
Mm-hmm.
those things, and it went absolutely perfectly." And I said, there's only ever one first. But now she's the first woman to be in the men and women's win.
You know.
Everyone who came back, all the women who are currently on the roster and plugging away and busting their ass, you could tell it meant so much to them,
Yeah.
and that it meant so much to, to Tori,
Yeah.
to Michelle,
Tori
to
did great
Kelly.
in there too. She was, she
Yeah.
had a good little spotlight in there, and she, you know, looked really good.
And everybody
Everybody
looked
that was
like a
in there looked
million
great.
bucks and busted their
So,
tails, you
yeah,
could tell, to get ready for this thing.
yeah,
I thought Vicky as an
oh
addition
yeah,
was so much fun.
yeah. And that's what
You
that needed. And
know,
that's much like the New Day, having that kind of, I don't want to say comedy, but a little bit of entertainment
or
and
Heath.
something different.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to take it in a different direction before it ramps back up again. It was a good, good spot to do that in, and she was the right person to do it with, and obviously, like doing what only she can do, because no other
Yeah.
woman I don't think in history could garner the heat that she did. So
And then Naomi,
yeah.
kind of providing that
Yeah, when she
Kofi
ran around
moment.
the thing and jumped back on the steps, like the whole thing. Yeah, she's just a freak
Yeah.
athlete. So
Which
talented.
then
Yeah.
then led to Nia clearing the ring out
Yeah.
and really showing her thing. I thought the match was really good in highlighting what she is.
Yeah. And then you got the go into your business for yourself, Kay Faber, Beth Phoenix.
Well, let's face it.
I sent her a text that said, "Oh, Kay Faber," because I was actually surprised. I didn't expect to see her
well,
there.
I kayfabe you too, though.
Yeah. So, but no, I
I'm
sent
on
her a
team
text after.
kayfabe, brother.
Congratulated her for a job well done, and that moment that she had with Nia was pretty special. And going off of the character that she portrayed when she was on there, obviously being the first female in a Royal Rumble and eliminating the Great Khali, that was a great moment too. That she could be the one to kind of come in and face off with Nia physically, and it's believable and something the crowd could kind of grasp onto.
Yeah. Well, she was the second woman in a Royal Rumble. China was the first.
Yeah, sorry.
But she is the first to be in the men's and the women's now, which I don't know if anybody will ever end up doing that.
Yeah.
But it's, again, there's only one first, so she's the first to do that, which is kind of crazy and kind of awesome. I'm sitting here in Ireland at 3:00 in the morning, waiting for my pickup at 4, going, oh, okay, I know she's coming out now. And goosebumps. Yeah, I was like so worried I was going to miss it, and then I had no Wi-Fi because I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm going to have to watch it when I get home, and
and that's something you want to see live, right? I mean, it's
I wanted to be there so badly. I felt horrible, but I was so excited and goosebumps and just I was so excited for her because I knew how much it meant to her. I knew the work she put in the gym because she is busting her ass to to do this. And so they had that moment, and the crowd immediately came where I thought they would, and they this is awesome stuff and everything, and it was just a really cool, fun moment that I would have thought, even if I wasn't married to her, that it was just, I was like, okay, that was bad.